Rion, a huge win this afternoon, 77-26 against Ampthill. Serious smiles on faces after that one, I imagine.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. At the start of the week, we said it's all on us. We set out a clear game plan, and yeah, throughout the first half, we had good momentum. Slowed down a bit in the second half, was a bit passive, but yeah, we're very glad we got the win.
In terms of the attack today, that was certainly firing, wasn't it? It's been kind of a tough few weeks in terms of kind of gritty, low-scoring games, but it must have been really nice to kind of open the tank today a bit.
Yeah, it was good to play at the home pitch. It's obviously much quicker, but yeah, we talked about just being really direct and open up the wide. So yeah, just earning the right to play wide, and we did that in the second half. But yeah, good stuff to clean up on, but we're very pleased.
Yeah, the forwards certainly dominated in that first bit, didn't they, to kind of open up the opportunities. A lot of maul tries. Must be nice when you're playing behind a pack like that. Yeah,
we didn't have to do much. They took control of it in the first half. Set piece was a good platform to play on. Yeah, they were just going over with the maul very easy.
Does that just show that when we play at that kind of intensity at home, a very difficult team to beat? I imagine that's kind of what we really need to keep going moving forward.
Yeah, 100%. I think just keeping our foot on the pedal. We just talked about next week about Scottish. We can't let them have that momentum that Ampthill got a bit in the second half with the yellow card and so forth. But yeah, very pleased just to keep it going.
The back three kind of really combined really nicely today, didn't they, for a few tries when you won in the second half with kind of belly going out the back, all that kind of thing. It looked like you were kind of enjoying yourselves out there.
Yeah, on the money, came onto the ball fast, and when you've got people on the inside doing their jobs, it just sticks them in and makes our job much more easier, so it was enjoyable, yeah.
11 tries in total, that's a serious tally, isn't it?
Yeah, hopefully keep it going to the end of the season, but yes, I'm glad.
And Scottish Friday night now, is that kind of just one where you park it up and obviously potentially a tricky game on a Friday night? That'll be one to look forward to now, I imagine.
Yeah, Friday night's always a bit challenging, but yeah, 2-day training week, so you have to pin ourselves on our detail, just get it done quick, and just same momentum going into next week. And
is that kind of if you like, a kind of benchmark for now for the next few weeks, and just kind of really play at that intensity that we showed in the first half and kind of keep building forward now?
Yeah, 100%. Point scored just suggests that. Yeah, we just need to keep on that intensity, but obviously we've got a few things to work on in D, but yeah, we'll build into that next week.
Yeah, I imagine that's quite a nice position to be in. Obviously a gloss of a 70-point win, but actually a few work-ons as well. That second half got a little bit scrappy at times, didn't it?
Yeah, every game has got work on, so it's glad we got some to focus on during training. But yeah, just always an upwards really.
For you, man of the match, you were absolutely exceptional today. Looked like you were really kind of really thriving out there.
Yeah, really pleased. It's easy when you've got good talented players inside you, but first man of the match, so yeah, it was a good feeling, really pleased how it went.
It's been a good few weeks for you, hasn't it? Is it one where you just want to keep playing at the moment?
Yeah, 100%, just staying fit, giving it all in training, giving it all on the pitch, and yeah, not much more you can ask for.
Glen, 77-26, 11 tries, I imagine we're pretty pleased with that one.
Yeah, I mean, we'll take 77 points any day of the week. I think it's job done for us. We obviously wanted to make sure we put a solid performance in and back up a good result last week up at Nottingham, and I think first half we were probably right where we needed to be, and then second half it became a little bit scrappy, and the only obvious frustrating element is that we obviously leaked 4 tries in the end, so that was a little bit disappointing, but 77 points on the board and a bonus point win, pretty pleased with that.
Yeah, in terms of 11 tries, obviously a tricky game at Nottingham and obviously a tough one against Newcastle as well. Is it good to get a real kind of big win at home, kind of get the confidence flowing again?
Yeah, massively so. I think last week we went and probably had the tactical game plan spot on in terms of it was never going to be pretty when you have to go away from home on Friday nights. This week obviously we're on at home with a 4G track. We know we can probably move the ball a little bit more and get our attack free flowing a little bit more with ball in hand. So it was nice to go through some phases. Obviously scored quite a lot more tries as well, which is always pleasing as well. I think the forwards are quite happy with that. And then we scored a couple of full length tries there as well, and some magic by Rion as well. So yeah, it's I think the boys will be pretty happy with some of the tries they scored out there.
Yeah, you mentioned it. You must be absolutely delighted with the forwards today. I don't know how many more tries it was. Good 5 or 6. They were on fire, weren't they?
Yeah, no, they were terrific. And JC spoke before the game about we might not get many opportunities when you get into the 22 and want to be able to take them. Today we actually had quite a few chances, and we converted the majority of them, which is pleasing, because it's something that we've been a little bit frustrated with as a forward pack, that we might convert 2 out of 3 or 2 out of 4, but this week we really stuck to it, and we didn't get bored with doing it, which I think is the important factor. You know, if the opposition aren't changing how they're defending, then we don't need to change our plan, and I think that was really pleasing.
Yeah, was that? I was just about to say, was that the kind of, we were quite clinical today? Was that one of the most pleasing aspects of the performance?
Yeah, I think so. Our conversion rate in the 22 was pretty high, and yeah, definitely a positive to take away from the game. I know, you know, since that Newcastle game, we didn't get many, we didn't take many chances in that one. It was a big focus for us over the Christmas period, and when we came back in to make sure we are clinical when we get down there and the work in opposition 22, and I thought we got that pretty spot on today.
Yeah, in terms of as forwards coach, is that kind of what you want the forwards to deliver every week, that kind of platform, and then obviously the backs certainly enjoyed themselves as well?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously when you want the backs to feel confident, the generals, the half-backs, they put you in the corner that you're going to score it, otherwise they're going to be turning around to you and saying, well, why aren't you giving it off the top, you know? So you want to instill that confidence within the group, and I think today will obviously go a long way to achieving that. I think that on the whole we didn't get bored of doing it, and you know, that's just as pretty for me scoring 7 maul tries as scoring 6 real expansive ones, but there was a great balance in there as well, because one from the kick-off where we went the full length with a little bit of magic down the sideline off Rion was beautiful to see as well. Yeah,
we talk a lot about kind of playing at our own pace, particularly at home. Was that intensity probably in the first half kind of what we need to get to each week? Yeah,
I think we spoke today, well, a big focus for the week was about the start. We wanted to start big. We know that Ampthill going into this game was 6 with a cracking win last week beating Coventry, who were second in the league going into that game, so we knew it was going to be a huge challenge. We said we wanted to start fast, we wanted to play at a pace and a speed that they might not be able to live with, and you know, I think today we really went out and delivered that, and you know, it's not always going to be as easy to do that on some sort of softer tracks. For example, Friday night we'll probably have to, when we go over to Scottish, might have to adopt our game plan again, and you know, that's making sure, you know, your tactical elements are all in place, and we'll be making sure we review this game, but because it's a short turnaround, we'll have to get our preparation for next week spot on as well.
Yeah, obviously games coming thick and fast now with a short turnaround. Were you pleased to kind of empty the bench pretty early as well, get some kind of energy going in those legs?
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a lot of people in the squad at the minute that are itching for a game, and I think because we had two games off over Christmas, it kind of feels like you've not played for a long time sometimes if you've not been in there, whereas actually we had 2 weekends off, so it was nice to give some boys an opportunity out there today. I thought Shane Buckley was excellent when he came on. You know, I think the bench were keen to get on and had some impact, and you know, that's the beauty of having strength and depth in the squad, that you know that those energy levels can come on and be lifted, and I thought they did that quite well today.
It's your kind of classic, isn't it? 77 points at home, but it's a very tough trip to Scottish on Friday night where the conditions will be kind of anything but this. Is that just really one where the squad need to kind of keep together, and a massive game on Friday, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think our kicking game will probably be much more important next week going into that game. It was something that we spoke about when we went to Nottingham. I'm sure we'll have a look at it again. You know, I think the halfbacks were brilliant last week in that regards, and you know, when you go away from home, sometimes you have to do the tough stuff. You have to roll up the sleeves. You know, it's the Rags are a great place to play, and we'll be excited to go there. We always have some tough battles there against London Scottish and Richmond in previous years, so it's the first time we'll have gone there this year, and the boys will be excited. And I think the key thing for us is making sure that, because it's a 6-day turnaround, that we recover well, because it's going to be a huge challenge against them. I think they were a pretty close game against Coventry today, so it'll be a tough one.